Lace any house track in this country, and following her work with the likes of Busiswa DJ, Black Coffee DJ Kent and Zano Urban, it's no surprise at all that her upcoming album, due to release on the 11th of September, is the most anticipated recordings of this year. Well, with the advantage of youth, a great voice and well-maintained relationships with various record labels, it looks like Thiwe is well placed to take off and fly to greater musical heights. The soon-to-be released album is titled Soul Therapy, and she joins us now to tell us more about Soul Therapy. Good morning. Welcome to Morning Live.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
It's a simple title, but there's a deeper meaning to it. Soul Therapy. Talk to us about that.
For me, my writing is my therapy. I'm not the most expressive, vocally. So I write whenever I feel something. I write, and Soul Therapy is literally my journey ever since my debut album in 2007. I've had a lot to say, and I put it all in this album.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that it's therapeutic to a person who listens to the album as well. I always say that when I'm in a certain space, or I need a song that talks to me at that particular moment, and sometimes you don't have a song like that. And I'm hoping that there'll be a few songs that somebody can listen to and say, okay, but this is what I needed to hear, and now I'm feeling much better.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk about where Thiwe is right now and what this album signifies in this journey that is music.
Sure, your questions are so deep.
Just like your title of your album.
Thiwe is I've grown. I've grown. This album signifies growth as a songwriter, as a singer, as a performer, as an entertainer, as a woman, and as an individual. My debut album was released when I was 22, and that is about 8 years ago. 9 years ago or something like that. So there's a lot of growth, and in the previous album, music was written for me, and this album I wrote. My album, I was very involved with the production. I worked with Demos Kosana, and I was able to say, but this is where I want this particular song to go. So there's been a lot of growth for me. Yeah.
Let's talk about this journey that you've traveled so far. In this industry, you have to pay your dues before you can talk about an album and you writing and you talk about this journey that you've traveled.
It's been a long journey. I started back in 2004. As a backing vocalist, session vocalist for 999 artists, Press, Speedy, Chomi, Atama Fokate, and I was 20, 21, so I was this little girl who just wanted to sing. And that was enough for me, and not knowing that it's a learning experience for me, and for Arthur to take me under his wing at the time, and eventually sign me when I turned 21, releasing my debut album when I turned 22, which was produced by my cousin, Press, who is the one that introduced me to 999. And Black Coffee collaboration came from him having remixed my debut album. So it didn't make sense at first, but it's been a journey from my cousin to Arthur to Black Coffee, and now with my current label, which is Sony Music Africa. And I got to the label through Zakes, who I met through Black Coffee. So it's been there's been steps, 11-year journey, but it's been difficult, but it's been worth it. I really wouldn't change anything.
What do you want this album to do for you and your fan base?
Sure. I'm hoping this album gives me the break that I feel I deserve, without sounding arrogant. People know me as a house vocalist from the collaborations I've done, but I'm a live music girl. So I'm hoping that having merged the two sounds together, I'm hoping that I'm able to penetrate into different markets. Lebo needs to enjoy the music, and so does the 19-year-old who's still a tertiary. I'm hoping that I'm able to actually bridge the gap between different age groups and just prosper, man.
Oh, you know what? You have a fan in me. I'm a fan, a big fan of yours. It's called, the album, well, her name is Thiwe, and her album is titled She's worked with DJ Black Coffee, she's worked with DJ Kent, she's worked with Zano Urban, and it's called Soul Therapy. There it is on your screen. I wanted them to put it up for you so you can see what it looks like when you go to the store. It's coming out 11 September. She's a singer, songwriter, and the album is due to be released 11 September. That is a much awaited album titled Soul Therapy, and she's going to perform for us after the break. So let's quickly pay a few bills and then we're back after this. Stay with us.